Subscribe, mother looker.
So he butterfly sweeps me. Very good butterfly sweep. Very good butterfly sweep. And like I said in the beginning, I looked at this guy and I thought, oh, this office guy, this would be a fun row. And it was, but it was tough. Like when I finished, my forearms just were like pumped. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm what's Devin Larrett? You know what I'm saying? After a workout and an arm wrestling match. You know, my arms just so full. They hurt so bad. I don't even know how, man. It's crazy how much more intense this is from just regular rolling at the gym. So even here I'm thinking about getting a collar choke. I should have just went for it. Oh, well, okay, maybe I did. I don't know. I should have just went for it. I wonder and you'll see again, even though he reversed me, I'm still calm. I'm patient. I'm thinking of my technique. I'm controlling space. I'm trying to control his posture. I'm controlling the mat, okay? Doesn't matter what position you're in, try to find control grips and control frames. Whether you're on top or bottom, like just find some way that you can make sure that you're not going to be crazily attacked and this person's not going to be doing too much movement that you can't calculate or be aware of what you should be doing next. Right here, I wonder if I should actually try and go for this. I mean, he has his arm in. Maybe if I pull him like upward with my legs, like use my legs to crunch him in and then bring those elbows in and do like what I call the pull up on his neck to finish the choke. I went there for a couple of seconds and think here I'm just like waiting to see what's going to go on. He stands up and I go to my collar, my sleeve grip, controlling that hand. I think right now I was wondering if I can come under him. Yep, there we go. Come under him. I grabbed his sleeve. I wish I really was trying to go to X guard and hit this cool sweep I saw. I'm gonna maybe do it in one of these matches. But so I'm just seeing what I can get. I thought maybe I can go under him. I haven't let go of my closed guard yet, you'll notice. Not until I get meaningful grips down here, I believe. I'm telling you, I think what really makes a difference is building my system and understanding my system and my objectives in my system of techniques. Like that's what jujitsu is. Like I would dare to say jujitsu is easy. It's just like learning chess is easy. And it's easy even to learn the principles of chess. Control the center, castle as soon as possible, bring out your minor pieces. Don't move pawns too much in the beginning, in the opening, as to weaken your position. Like learning principles is all great and moving is great. Everybody can learn that. But you don't learn and understand chess until you start knowing the opening. King's Indian defense, Queen's pawn, King's pawn, Queen's gambit, King's gambit, orangutan, my favorite, the perk defense. When you start understanding systems of jujitsu, the techniques fit. They go in place and they come much easier because you You know what your objectives are. You know like how to use those techniques within your system. Not what other people are doing and what it means to them, but why do you use the De La Riva in your game? Is De La Riva like your main guard and then you transition to others? Is De La Riva what you use to get back to another guard? Is it a transitionary position for you to off balance a person to get that elbow out and go attack the omoplata or triangle? You know what I'm saying? I don't do close guard work. Am I familiar with the position? Yes. I have to be familiar with the position because it might be useful one day. I.e. this. I've never used close guard in any of my tournaments, and I've done like 7, 8 tournaments. And this is my first as a blue belt. And I dare use the close guard, which I never use. But I'm okay because it fits. I'm using it for a specific reason. As you see here, I have my collar and sleeve. I have my collar. I have my pseudo collar. And what's my pseudo collar? That lapel grip that I have not let go of since I was in half guard with him. And from half guard, we went to mount. And from mount, he reversed it into close guard. And now he's standing up. It's a pseudo collar grip. And guess what? I go under him and I get my sleeve grip. This is crazy. Like, you've paid attention? Boom. I would call this my collar sleeve grip. My collar sleeve game. I have a collar sleeve right here with the underhook under the leg. You can have collar sleeve with De La Riva. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all fitting within a system. There's all a purpose for it. I love it. Jiu Jitsu is crazy. So I let go of that grip. I let go of that grip and went to my collar sleeve. Let me see if I go into my game. I think what I was trying to do from there is go to, and I shouldn't have let that go. You'll notice how important breaking a person's posture down in just this example right here. Recognize that this grip here is so powerful in keeping his posture down. Even if I just had a regular collar, it's so powerful in keeping a person's posture down. The purpose of that is to break postures and sometimes to, attack. You can attack a loop choke from there. But as soon as I let that go, watch how the movement changes. He's able to be more mobile. Boom, let it go. What happens? Stands up. Moving around now. Now I have to change grips and move around a lot. And he gets an ankle lock. Yo, I thought he was going to finish that. I'm not even going to lie. I turned around. When he went belly down, right here, I thought about tapping right here. I was like, should I tap? My first match. Should I tap? I thought about tapping here. But like I said, my goal here is to stand up. And so that's exactly what I was trying to do. I moved his top leg off of mine. And I just stood up. His right leg, you'll see, I just move it over me. Very easily. And if you recognize his body is out here now, you got to control. I scoot right into him and stood up. He let me do that. So as we go here, let me tell you what I would do if I was him. I would not have my right leg over. First of all, I wouldn't have bellied out as fast as he did. This left leg, if I was him, would have been pushing my right leg away in that direction, in his thigh, like right in his groin. This right leg, if I was him, would be almost like in a a De La Hiva grip here, bending my upper knee. So his right leg, if I was him, would have been like in a De La Hiva. Like, if this is my leg, this is my foot coming out the other side. It'd be like in a De La Hiva hooking it. And the purpose of that would be to bend this my left leg, to bend this opponent's left leg up like that, because then I'm lifting this person off the ground. It's harder for him to get his hips to stand up. But what he does just lets me, like, look how easy it was to move his leg. And he just give me his back. Right here, I'm thinking about going for an arm bar. I should have put my shin to his neck and hugged his arm and brought it through. That would have been cool. Oh, yeah, okay. I like this. He played right into my game. So he I try to get it, I fall back. He has his arm. If you notice where my left knee is, recognize how his arm is under my leg. And when I saw that on the other side, y'all don't see my face. My light bulb, yay! Lasso guard. So I immediately take my left hand and grab his sleeve. I look for it. Oh, it's there. And I grab his sleeve and I go into a lasso guard. Seamlessly transitioning into techniques because you've been working it as a part of a system and you're familiar with position. That's what jiu-jitsu is. I love it. It's not that hard. It really isn't. You just got to put in the work. You got to do the homework. You got to go home. Then you got to go to the mats. You got to go to class. I love it. And you will have success. It's possible for anybody. Just put in the work. And these positions just come. Boom, 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 boom. I love it. And then look what I'm doing. I'm breaking down my own fight. Trying to get better. Finding the little details. This is fun to me. I love it. I have compassion for it. Passion for it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting success. There was no way I'm not going to get success. Because I know how to learn. I know how to teach myself. I know it's not about talent. Who's putting in the work? I'm up at 3 a.m. because I can't sleep. And I decided to come down and break this down. Because I'm thinking in my mind, extra study time. The kids asleep. The wife is asleep. I don't got to go to work. I'm drinking my coffee and I'm doing what I love. Learning. I love learning and I know how to learn. So I don't go beat myself up on a mat because somebody taps me. I didn't do the homework on that position. If I lose at this tournament and go to another tournament and lose and then go to another tournament and lose and I go to my gym and I'm getting tapped all the time and I'm a blue belt now and the white belts are better than me, I can't be mad. I got to put in the homework. I got to do the work. It's not about talent. It's easy. Put in the study time. You don't got to be on the mats all the time. What instructionals are you watching? What YouTube videos are you watching? When you go to the gym, are you trying to win? Are you trying to learn? Are you putting yourself in disadvantaged positions? Are you drilling over and over and over and over and over again? Now, I don't believe in ecological approach. Not one bit. Why? Because other people have figured it out already. I don't need to figure it out. Other people have done it. It's out there. I just got to go do the homework. I don't need to go enroll and get beat up for a whole year and have to, oh yeah, I got beat up as a white belt and you got to learn how to, get smashed. No, I don't want to get smashed. Not at all. So I'm going to go home and do the homework so I can go be the dominant one. So I can actually have some fun. So I can be the one teaching versus the one like, oh yeah, okay, okay, and then go home and eat your jelly beans and watch Netflix. No, put in the work. I digress again. But I'm in my lasso guard. Um, from a reverse. I get my lasso guard. My foot's on the other side. I grab his under his arm and I flip him over. God dang it. This is awesome. This is the work I put in. None of this stuff was new. I promise y'all, I've been working and working and working and working every position that I'm put in and some. And it comes together when you put in the work. The mat time. Like I literally fall back from a failed arm bar. Like I literally fall back from a failed back take. I'm failing this back take. Failed the arm bar. Boom, right into a lasso. And I saw it within seconds. That's how the brain gotta work. And that's how it will work. When you're purposeful about this, you can. I was rolling like this 8 months into jujitsu because I was watching the instructions. I bought mats at home. I bought a dummy. I went to train, and I have 4 kids. I have a full-time job. I'm learning German. I play chess. I play Call of Duty. I have a wife. You know what I'm saying? Jiu-jitsu isn't the only thing I do, but you got 24 hours in a day, and I swear to you, there's so much time we waste doing nothing that's going to add to us. And I make the time and I find the time, whether I'm on the toilet, whether my kids are sitting down watching cartoons, whether I'm cooking dinner and I got my laptop right to the side. The grease is boiling, flicking. And I got Mikey Musumeci playing right next to me. Okay? Find the time. Make the time. You got the time. And you can do great in jiu-jitsu. You can have fun. This crap is fun. It's fun not to come out here and just get swept and mopped. But the reason I can come out here confidently is because I'm like, I know I put the work in. It's not about strength. It's about technique. But even still with strength, I as soon as I get off of work, I hop myself right on over to a gym, do some squats, do some deadlifts, do some bench press, do some overhead press, and I hop myself an hour and 15 from Atlanta to Villa Rica, and I go put in some work at the gym. But first, I watch my little kid roll. Then I watch my older kids roll, and I might even help with that. And then I roll, and then I get home at 9 or something like that, and all of a sudden the kids eat. You can make time for this. If you love it, you'll make time for it. If you love it, you'll wake up at 5:30 and go to the 6 a.m. class. If you love it, you'll get off work. You'll put in the strength and conditioning training because that's a part of it too. Don't think of yourself as incapable. It is a pet peeve of mine for people to pity themselves. For them to, I just wish I was better. And I'm like, you can be better. Like, you can be better. You can be great. Look at where you are and be realistic. Okay, you see that you need to work. But what are you doing? What are you trying to work on? Do you watch videos? Do you watch YouTube? How often are you coming to the mat? Well, yeah, of course you're not getting better. But here, let me break down what you're doing with your time. Hey, get off of this. Watch this YouTube. Build a YouTube playlist on this collar sleeve guard. Go to the mat. Put yourself in this position. Ask her, hey, can you get in top side control on me? Oh, you don't sweep it, they tap you. Okay, can you get back in top side control on me? While you're cooking, while you're on the toilet, what are you doing? Are you scrolling through Instagram? Look up a short. Look through your college sleeve playlist. Memorize, memorize, memorize. Get a dummy. Roll with the dummy. You finish rolling? Hey, bro, how did you tap me? What do you think I could have did better? When I was doing this, did you feel like I had good control of you? You can do it. And that's with anything in life. And that's why I love jujitsu, because the same ideas, the same grit and guts it takes to be persistent and consistent and have progress, consistent progress, and sometimes really fast progress in jujitsu. You relate that to life. You know, you starting a new business. What's your steps? Your business failed. Why did it fail? Were you managing your money right? Were you able to tell people no? Were you able to be a good manager to your employees? Did you manage your time right? Did you make time? You know what I'm saying? Were you doing your homework? It's jujitsu. Anyway, lasso. So immediately I fall down. I recognize where his hand is under my left leg, and I go looking for his sleeve. And guess where my right leg is? For the classic lasso sweep. That's what I call it. That's how I remember it. A classic lasso sweep. Right over his shoulder. Look, he has nothing to base him out in this area. Nothing. Look, I got his arm. His leg is back here. He has nothing to be a base. He got his left hand free, but so what? I'm not going that way. I'm coming this direction, buddy. And I have his arm lasso. Where he put it. I didn't force the lasso. It was there. I recognized it. And a lot of jiu-jitsu is like that. Don't force things. Don't feel like I gotta get this. You know, focus on a system and a technique, and then recognize when you're not able to do a technique and say, what can I do from there? If they grab here, I can't do my regular takedown. Well, what can I do with that grip? Can I do anything? Can I attack with that grip? Is that grip something I should be worried about? If it is, how do I take it off? And what do I do with that? I didn't force this. It just fell into my lap. A lot of jiu-jitsu can be like that for you. That's how I want my jiu-jitsu to be. I'm not going to force and muscle anything. I don't want to force and muscle anything. I just want to seamlessly dance. Like, we go left, okay, let's go left. Or you want to go right, okay, let's go right. Well, if you go right, then I'm going to fall left. And if you go fall left, then I'm going to go right. Like, it's an ebb and flow. I'm rocking the boat, baby. I'm having fun with, I'm just seeing whatever I can get. I'm thinking. I'm not seeing red. I'm not over aggressive. I'm not panicky. I'm just present. I'm just present. Oh, what do I got here? Okay. He put the sleeve there and I go there. I freaking love jujitsu like that. I mean, maybe other people do jujitsu for other reasons, but when I'm able to think and have fun, like early in this match, when I was in close guard and I had his collar and I had my arm out here, that was fun to me. I love that. That's jujitsu to me. The contemplative player. The contemplative jujitsu practitioner. That's what I want to be. I just want to contemplate positions like puzzle, like a chess puzzle. When I have that opportunity to just sit and think. And it moves slow for me like that. Like when I saw his hand, I think I had my hand here. I was like, oh yeah, okay, let me grab this for a collar, for a lasso. I didn't force it. It was there. And so I did it. And I just come up. He gets that ankle position really fast again. But again, I just move his leg out the way kind of easily. I think we're both tired. Pull on his sleeve. I loved doing that today. I really had fun doing that today. And then go to something else. What do I have here? Oh yeah, I think I didn't even notice that I did this, and just until now, that I did like this. I took his hand, put it down, went into a gift wrap, pulled him back, tried to get my knee in for a back take. My back takes are terrible, but I get opportunities to do it. Hey, look, what do? I look at the ref. Look at me. Look. Hey, ref, look. Hey, got my 4 points. I don't know. What am I doing here? I'm under his shoulder. I think I'm so terrible at the back. That's something I'm going to work on at some point. And then the match is over.
Subscribe, mother looker.